Hello guys, today we're going to be doing a video on Battlefield 2042 using the RTX 3050. We're running a Ryzen 3700X with 32 GB of RAM running at 3200 MHz. Alright, let's get going. Whoa! It gave me the wrong class already. Oh well. Not bad, huh? 90 FPS. This honestly is pretty good for Battlefield 2042, which is sad to say, but you're not going to be getting... Whoa. Stuttering like crazy though. Yeah, it's sad to say that 90 FPS is good for this game, but pretty much not going to get anything better than this, even with a more powerful computer. Maybe like 120, 130 FPS is the absolute maximum. You'll see. Oh, quick scope. Dude, how's it been like 7-8 months and we've only had 2 major updates for this game? I literally thought they would have had everything sorted for like the first 4 months and then would have had our normal updates, normal DLC. But it's been 7 months, 7-8 months, I don't know how long it's been, but it's been around there. And we don't even have the first season of the game yet. And these dudes say they haven't abandoned the game. Interesting. Interesting. But I think they delayed season 1 to June, so we're only a couple of weeks away from the apparent season 1 that's coming out, where we only get one single map. Okay, you know what? I apologize, I'm leaving. But you know what? I will say this. I did a video on patch 4.0, and I did say that the game felt way better. And that was not a fluke. I'm playing it again, and it actually still feels just as good as it did with patch 4.0. The game used to feel like garbage beforehand. Now the actual movement feels just as good. Frame rate is crazy good as well. We're getting 103 FPS. On launch day, this would have been sitting at 70 FPS with a massive CPU bottleneck. I can't hear any in-game audio because I want to hear myself talk pretty much, just so I don't talk too loud or too quiet. So pretty much don't get any game audio, so if someone's shooting me from behind, I will have no clue at all. Alright, let's do one more death and then we can move on to medium settings. Game feels great though. I should be talking about the frame rate, holding around 90 to 100 frames. And we're using a 3700X, which is... it's like 4 years old now, I think, right? Mid-range CPU. It's a great CPU for 1440p and 4K gaming. You can still push a lot of frames, but 1080p, you might run into some bottlenecks with more powerful cards. But the 3050 is a pretty good fit for this card. Let's go ahead and push it up to medium settings. The game gave us the default of low preset, so let's see how the game handles it on medium. Similar FPS, obviously a little bit lower than what we had before. Let's go run inside here so we can see. Yeah, we're sitting in 90s instead of 100s, so 6-7 FPS difference between medium and low. Game feels kind of choppy though, can't even lie, but I'm gonna let it stabilize. Did they put a turret down or not? No way you died to me, dude. Come on. We got no audio. Uh-oh. I'm jumping everywhere. Little bunny. Let's go ahead and play at high settings now. I mean, I guess the card can easily handle high settings. But honestly, so far, my favorite preset is the low preset. Just because it runs so well and feels so smooth. I'm gonna put my armor on. Medium and high aren't quite as fluid as low settings, and they don't look too much better. I can't tell the difference playing low, medium, or high in this game. It looks just as bad. It looks the same to me. I mean, low doesn't look bad though. Like low and they're all very similar. It's like not worth losing all your performance over a slight bump in quality. We do have DLSS available to us, so I guess we should go test that DLSS, even though I don't recommend using DLSS in this game. especially at 1080p. This looks very similar to Cyberpunk's DLSS at 1080p. It looks so cartoonish, and like the image quality smears pretty much at 1080p. If you look at a game like Chernobyl, DLSS in that game is so good. There's no smearing or anything like that at 1080p. This game, it looks like a water painting at 1080p anyway. At 4K and 1440p might be a different story, but looking at 1080p, honestly, it just looks really bad. Let's go ahead and quickly adjust DLSS to balanced. Way more blurry in the distance, ruins your visibility. FPS is still very similar, hasn't even changed. But this card crouches medium and low with ease. Oh, the enemy is so laggy. I know there's a guy to my left, but I gotta kill that guy first. How did I kill you? That should not have happened. I don't know what FPS I was getting, but that felt like 40 to 50 FPS, I think. That felt very choppy. This is where we wanted to have DLSS, probably. Okay, let's go ahead and test out DLSS just quickly. Just to see if we can get a playable ultra gaming experience. 70 FPS so far. Man, this game looks so weird with DLSS at 1080p. It's very stuttery. Once we are playing at ultra/high, I mean high wasn't that bad, but at ultra we're getting a lot of micro stutters where the game just freezes and then plays again, which is a shame. Let's go ahead and quickly enable ray tracing before the game ends. Native ray tracing, getting 50 FPS, nothing out of the ordinary for this game. Oh, how did I even get that kill? 40 FPS. Give it 10 more seconds before I turn on DLSS. Yeah, I just no audio. Okay, let's go ahead and enable DLSS. Go, go, go before the game ends. We're getting a very choppy 60 FPS experience. That's for sure. But hey, I can do ray tracing. But oh, it's very stuttery now. I think I'm gonna wrap up the video here, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it useful. If you did, give it a like. And a subscription, really highly appreciate it. See you next time.